merriment.
Survival for expats.
In the concrete forest.
On Friday nights.
And this one was...
No, Walkman was CD.
Oh, was it?
Hello. Hey, so someone just online just asked what a Walkman is. Hello, person probably born after 1995. 1955. 1995.
Old times.
A Walkman is basically a CD in a big round thing that you couldn't fit in any pockets, so you just be at the gym holding your Walkman, walking down the street going, yeah, I'm on my Walkman. But it beats a beatbox, you know? It's slightly smaller than a beatbox. But
I had a fanny pack that I strapped my Walkman to here.
That word.
And it was so gangster.
How many people bought fanny packs specifically for their Walkmans? Show of hands.
I like to call it a bum bag myself, but
we were talking about social media, and also there was a comment made, and I need to make a retraction that BJB was not made famous on Zanga, although he was prominent there. He was made famous on MySpace. Apologies for that.
MySpace famous.
With MySpace?
Yeah, MySpace. The thing is, I kind of wish we still had MySpace because it was so customizable. Like you could.
Was it really?
Yeah,
I don't
you
feel
could
it was.
If you knew like basic HTML.
Bebo was.
No one in England knew HTML. I remember doing the forward slashes.
You guys had way too much time on your phones.
Totally.
We knew technology.
We're just gangster.
IT was more important than French and culinary skills.
No, but with MySpace, Bebo was different. MySpace, you could completely customize what your page looked like.
Yeah.
Whereas Bebo was like, choose a background, choose this. It was like literally you could put anything up there, which was awesome.
Do you remember spending hours looking for those moving pictures, like those little icons, and then it would have like what we call memes now, but they were
no GIFs.
Yeah,
they were like they would like flash and be like, I'm a princess.
They were always just like, oh god.
I was so emo. Like I had a MySpace. I was more active on Bebo back in the day, but I definitely had a
Bebo
MySpace.
was tragic.
I had so many terrible things. Like in interest, it would be like, I love having tea at Harvey Nichols, and I love Celine, and I was there sitting in my dirty little bedroom, like eating some fish fingers, going, yeah, I love Chanel. I do all of these things. Yeah. Had lunch at the Hilton or whatever.
Oh my god, and they had those little like loves that you could give to everyone every day, and everyone's like, if you don't give me
props, please.
Oh yeah, props. Oh my god, I remember props. Fuck.
And then Bebo was a very England boarding school thing.
Bebo, because I only got Bebo once I went to boarding school.
Bebo was such an English
thing. But then
there's
we were talking about the other day about people oversharing on Facebook. That's the worst thing I think about social media. You know, we get it. If someone's going through a rough time, you don't write a 2-paragraph status going, I'm feeling really suicidal right now.
Everything's really bad, blah, 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 but don't call the police, I'm fine.
Yeah.
And also, relationship stuff online. Like if a couple breaks up and they're like, oh, let's talk about how he cheated on me on the internet.
No, there's an app that like now notifies you if someone breaks up with someone. So, like, yeah, it's weird.
That was the creepiest thing I've ever done.
Yeah, I shouldn't have told you about that.
Yeah, no, what's it called?
I'm not quite sure.
Because I live for that kind of drama on Facebook. I just love it. Like, you know, stupid people when they break up and they leave their, someone went from being being in a relationship to single, they leave it up there so people can comment. I love scrolling through those comments. People are like, what happened? The girl's like, oh my god, he went to Thailand and fucked 5 ladyboys.
You guys have a Flickr?
Yeah. But I didn't really use it.
I think I dabbled, but...
Friendster? Friendster is really old.
But, for Hong Kong people, well, definitely people who went to ESF schools. Do you remember Social Butterfly?
Yes.
Were you in trouble for Social Butterfly?
Wait, Social Butterfly, was that when you could
the anonymous bitching? It was basically Gossip Girl.
It was all about
Hong Kong
me.
ESF. Yeah, a lot of it was about you. It was about all my friends.
It was literally, it was like, Cassie is such a bitch, Cassie is such a slut.
And
Cassie
BJB, if you're
pregnant.
watching, you were a main writer on this.
Yeah.
There was an
BJB.
English version, but I can't remember what it was called.
No, but
Honesty Box?
Ours was
Honesty Box?
No, there was another one.
That was another
Honesty Box. I loved hearing about people's honesty box because like friends would come to me and be like, someone read this about me, and I was like,
it was always.
I didn't write it. I didn't have it. I was like, I don't want to hear people's opinions.
No,
on
I
me.
used to always write shit to everybody on it.
Oh my god! But there was people that would write.
There
was people that would write like, "You're so beautiful" to yourself, like to themselves.
Oh, you mean Ask FM, that sort of thing, like.
Yeah, Ask FM. I think.
No,
that was
but it's
the
like
one.
making another account and commenting on your own. Like if I made another account for my Instagram, and comment on every picture, going, "You look stunning here. You're a fashion." have we not done this?
We should do that for our Instagram.
We should do it for Instagram.
That's an idea.
We've only got 50-something followers.
Don't let the audience find out that
we're going to make a fake
account. We're going to go, you can't sit with us girls, we're so beautiful.
Oh, also... Okay, I'm sorry, I have to jump in. I have to cut this social because I don't give a flying poo-poo about social media. I really want to talk to you all about how I am in the worst mood. You can't tell it because I've got wine, but I'm in the worst bloody mood because for the past 3 days, I turned on my Xbox and it's going, new downloadable content, do. And then it's like, yeah, this won't take a minute.
It takes a minute.
And you can't do anything else. You can't watch YouTube on it. You can't do it because as soon as you like go on an app on your Xbox, it's like, download has been paused. And I'm like, what? And so then after about an hour, 2 hours, I think it's done. So then I put in my Call of Duty Ghosts and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play Call of Duty Ghosts. And then it's like, someone's using your Xbox account in another country. We are signing you off now. And I'm like, what is this?
But it's probably like planned obsolescence and they like, you know, like they're planning to break everyone's Xbox over to buy the Xbox One.
Oh, it is. Okay.
100%.
Okay, you brought out Xbox One. I have been an Xbox
talk.
girl. I have been an Xbox, a devout Xbox girl for pretty much my aged life, so 3 years. And basically, I love Xbox. I spend, I would say, I'm not proud of it. Yes, I am proud of it. 40 hours at least a week playing Call of Duty, playing Halo, playing, not FIFA, I hate FIFA. Any first-person,
shooter games.
Third-person shooter. As long as I have a gun, I love the game. Ooh, also, like, you know, I love that. Anyway.
Mortal Kombat?
And anyway.
Street Fighter?
I don't know.
Any kind of fighting.
And
it's violent.
And you know what? I've been, everyone that's like, oh, I hate Xbox, like, I love PlayStation. I'm like, no, you don't. You just don't. No, you don't. And I can't stand it. I'm like, I take the PlayStation control. I'm like, this looks like what I would call a little wimpy little bastard compared to the manly Xbox controller, which is like the Hulk, you know. And then it happens. PS4 comes out and it's amazing. And it's great and the price is great. Blah blah. And then they're like, Xbox One's coming out 3 months later. Xbox One is coming out 3 months later. Okay, Xbox One is coming out, and now Xbox One is out. It's so expensive, it's so flawed, the system works so much slower than the Xbox. I don't care that you have to buy a new, like, the games don't work for each of the PlayStation.
That annoys me that that's always
But it's a great marketing scheme.
It is.
My brother back in the UK, he's a very devout PlayStation 4 and Xbox player. I mean, I was never very good at the Halo and the Call of Duty kind of games, but
you sound like an old person. You know, like old people are like the Facebook, the Twitter,
the Xbox. But no, I don't know if you guys know the game Fable. Like, I would complete every Fable game before every boy in my year.
Is that like
a fairy game?
It's like more fantasy stuff, but there's loads of fighting in it. Can I just
Fairy fighting.
Fairy fighting.
Oh, I've been overtaken by love dust.
No, it's actually very violent.
Let me, level 12. I've now got a unicorn. I will now fight people on my
such
unicorn.
a bitch on this show.
Wow.
Jeez. So mean.
But
well, I feel like I lack a personality. So.
Well, I still completed it before every boy in my year, so
because it's
well, they still bought it and they were still playing it.
What games did I like as a kid?
Crash Bandicoot.
Oh my god,
PlayStation 2, Crash Bandicoot.
Oh my god.
Boom.
Yeah, Mario.
Oh my god, the GameCube, the Nintendo GameCube with Mario Sunshine.
I don't know Mario.
No,
did anyone play Atari or the first Nintendo?
Atari, yeah. But I had Atari on a not on the stick. I had it on
the stick.
This is the original.
Oh no, you
Atari.
could get it on Game Boy. You could get Atari.
Yeah, Game Boy.
So.
Game Boy, Pokemon Blue.
Pokemon was good.
Pokemon was my jam.
Wait, which color?
Oh god, I had the first one. Was that Pokemon Yellow or whatever? And then I had red, green,
The automatic
blue.
answer is Pokemon Blue. I'm sorry.
Blue was the Squirtle one, right?
Blue.
It had like,
Squirtle,
but it had
name.
Squirtle on the.
What a name, Squirtle.
What a name. Guys, I only had etiquette class today, so she's being on her best behaviour.
You didn't have the original Pokemon in your Pokemon games?
I probably
like Squirtle,
I didn't have
Charmander.
See, my games were more kind of Harry Potter based. Can we just take a minute?
We need your Harry Potter.
Can we just take a minute to discuss my Harry Potter obsession with gaming? I mean, I love the books, but gaming was my thing. Like, I remember one time.
I was terrible at those games.
Oh my god. One time, like, I hate fireworks. It was firework night. I told my stepdad to take me home early because I just couldn't deal. And I was on the last level of Harry Potter, the Philosopher's Stone. Couldn't defeat Voldemort. And I made him sit there for 2 hours until he completed that level and I finished the game. I was like, you're not leaving.
Oh my god. So you made him defeat it for you?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
See, my mum always told me I was very good at making people do things for me, so...
And you told everyone, right, that you completed the game?
Yeah, you were like, I did it, guys. No,
It was all me.
It was all me.
It was all
But
me.
No, because I really hate those games that you're just doing it every day and like you have all these levels and they're really good, but then they bring in some sort of like, this is the big monster level,
yeah.
like Crash Bandicoot, and it has nothing to do with the rest of the game. Like one of the rounds,
The chief level, isn't it the chief?
Oh, you have
or
the chief,
something?
and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, you got to run around and you got to not get hit by the balls, and like, but if you get hit by the ball, then it becomes fiery and all this other bullshit. And I have loads of angst for Crash Bandicoot because I completed that whole game on PS1 and PS2 when I was younger.
PS1,
Easy. I spent all my time just playing it, defeating it. Now it is the drinking game I played at university because we downloaded it thinking, oh, it'd be cute,
like nostalgia, like
nostalgia. All this kind. It is so hard when you're old. Like when you are old, you're so impatient. You don't want to run and then wait for the lava to flow and then jump over it. You just want to do it, and then you know what? You're fucked. Like,
Did you ever play Spyro?
What's Spyro?
I love Spyro. The little like purple dinosaur. It was kind of like the whole thing of like Crash. It was kind of like Crash Bandicoot.
Wait, I just realized I got Crash Bandicoot and
Crash Bandicoot's
Mario
the one with the
Kart.
English.
And who's the girl on that?
Crash Bandicoot. Well, she's the sexy Bandicoot.
Coco. I'm pretty sure.
Something like that.
Something
Sexy
like
Bandicoot.
Coco.
Oh no, but I liked Super Mario on the Game Boy. But
Princess Peach.
Yeah, Princess Peach. My biggest problem with games, the thing I was most obsessed with was RuneScape, that online like.
Is it
fantasy.
ancient runes like Hermione Granger shit?
No. RuneScape.
Are you as smart as Hermione Granger? Can you figure out ancient runes?
It was literally like living real life, except for like you just got to kill random people and stuff like that. And it was really fun, and
the comments are down. Why is no one saying that we're making bad choices on games? Jesus, we try and come.
But it's like
we try and cause controversy here. It's not really working.
It was basically in a medieval like setting. You killed cows, and you got leather, and you got like make
like
swords.
in Call of Duty Ghosts, where there's a castle and you shoot people with snipers.
That sounds
medieval setting.
So now we're talking about fantasy. When I talked about it, it wasn't accepted.
Yeah, but
fantasy.
Well, no, I mean, it was a fantasy game. Actually, was that?
So was Fable.
There were creatures, they had gnomes and shit. Like, you could go fight gnomes and giant spiders and scorpions.
Except people, like, actually have, I think there's an illness. I think there's an illness for this, like, RuneScape addiction.
Yeah, because somebody died.
My best friend's brother would spend literally, like, 12 hours a day on it.
I did too. I was obsessed. My mom took away my computer.
Rome Empire, that was like a, oh my god, all the time. Civilization, come on, someone's played Civilization. Someone has played Civilization, please. Because I lived with 5 guys at university. You walk into any room and it's like, hey, how's your country going? I don't know, and there's just like 5 guys sitting there with their Civilization, and it's
Red
like,
Alert.
oh, fucking great.
Red Alert, did you guys ever play that? Like Soviets versus Allied forces. I always play the Soviets.
Oh my god, that's basically Civilization.
Yeah.
that's basically Rome Total War.
That's why I said Red Alert.
War of Tanks. That was a great game.
I don't know.
I would be a big tank, and then I'd be like sniping from the back. Okay, I think we've talked about this.
Yeah, anyway.
Okay.
Let's talk about something.
Ooh, Netflix. I love Netflix.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
You can't get it in Hong Kong though, technically.
No,
Really?
but you
Why?
can use like a secret proxy and then get like American Netflix, but we don't endorse that.
We don't endorse that.
But before Netflix, there was this thing which was that you had to go like in your car, you had to go to like this shop called Blockbuster,
Yeah, Blockbuster.
and you had to like look around, and then like they probably wouldn't have what you wanted because it's been rented out. Then you'd get it and you'd rent it. Then they make you rewind it back for them.
Yeah.
Never did that because I'm a rebel. And can you imagine our impatient generation right now who's like, oh, it hasn't loaded in 3 seconds. Oh, I'm not watching this shit.
If I download something legally and it doesn't download within about 10 minutes, like
done.
Well,
Over
that's fucked. So
I'm gonna go watch another cat video on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. I'll just go. We are so impatient these days. Especially technology has made us so lazy. You can do grocery shopping online. You can do absolutely anything.
I remember, for example, like my grandmother used to have like Windows 98 when like Windows XP was out.
I still have Windows 98 on my school computer, my like work computer.
But I remember trying to like load my Sims 3 game on it.
We have a Runes Escape psychopath.
Thank you, Sarah. Not Rune Escape. I used to think it was Run Escape actually when I first played it. I was like, Run Escape.
Like Tomb Runner. What's that called?
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
That was a good game.
Tomb is it?
Tomb bullshit. Whatever. Moving on.
Moving on.
But yeah, no, as I was saying, like, it would literally take about 3 hours to load a Sims 3 game on a Windows 98.
But it was so worth it.
Oh,
It
Sims
was-
4 is coming
I
out.
would watch Sims load and I would go, I hate you,
is out.
Sims. That stupid Sims music.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought-
What is
Oh,
it?
I don't know. It's elevator music, but elevated to painstaking pain.
yeah.
Like, just,
Yeah. Oh my god, but do you remember, guys, the tone?
I have all the expansion packs. So
all I did was I would spend
I
time
had all
setting
the
my families
expansion
on
packs.
fire and making them have copious amounts of babies.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
having-
yeah, yeah.
Woohoo!
no,
Yeah.
put them on, you put them in the pool and you
Yeah,
take out all the
take out the
ladders.
ladder and make them die.
We're fucking psychopaths.
But guys, do you remember the tone when you used to, like, with the old internet?
yeah, the dirt.
What a great dial-up that was, children.
Yeah, no, it's like
Hurts my ear. Oh, but yes.
It depends on AOL or broadband. It was just
I was
fantastic.
broadband all the way, motherfucker.
My first memory of technology actually was AOL, just like with this really old computer, just playing like the games on the AOL website.
Were you using floppy disks?
Yeah, we were using floppy disks.
I didn't know what they were. My mum kept telling me, use a floppy disk, and I was like, for what?
We had those
I used to write
old
poems
maps.
on chocolate at my auntie's house and put them on a floppy disk. That's all I
What?
remember.
How would you write poems on chocolate and put them on a floppy disk?
Like on a
Word?
floppy. Oh, on wait, poems. What?
Poems on chocolate.
About chocolate.
About chocolate.
Oh my God.
That was gonna be. I just imagine I ended up painstakingly carving a poem into a bar of chocolate and then setting it gently
on a
upon
floppy
the
disk and then pushing the floppy disk into the computer.
Oh god.
Do you think that laptops are going to become extinct soon and iPads are going to be the only way?
I broke my laptop. I spilt whiskey on it, and because it's
course you did.
because it's a Mac, right? You've got to like you got to replace the motherboard when you spill shit on it. It costs a lot of money. So I've just literally been
A
using my
motherboard
iPad.
basically meaning a keyboard.
No, the motherboard is like the main.
Things you learn in Asia but are completely forgotten about in Bristol.
Bristol. No, it's like the main functioning part of the computer. But so I've been using my iPad and it hasn't really bothered me apart from the fact that I can't download things legally.
What a shame.
What a shame. And it's annoying to watch stuff on here, that's the only thing. But I got like USBs, so I get my friends to put like TV shows and movies on USBs. I just watch on my TV. Fuck it.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah, but I think they will become obsolete. I think tablets will get more
I think they will.
advanced, and then people won't really use laptops anymore.
I mean, to be honest, I get kind of annoyed with this touchscreen thing. I've always been kind of against it. Like, I used to have a BlackBerry for ages because I liked the fact it had every separate letter.
My hands are too big to play. Like, it's like...
I don't know. I like having like an actual keyboard. I don't like the touchscreen idea.
Yeah, guys, we just put on the chat room, who do you want us... We've got some chilies. So we just want to see if you guys would like, who you'd like to see eat some chilies, because since you guys enjoyed us eating disgusting stuff so much
clearly
before,
no one cares about us talking about gaming, we're going to do something else, which is completely...
we're just gonna eat some fucking
shameless, desperate antics.
We're just trying to just get you guys to love
And don't
us.
go for the obvious person, okay? We all know who that is. So let's just get some imagination going.
Something like that? Why would you even say something like that?
Because we're all thinking it.
Are we all thinking it? We could be.
No one that people might think you're like love Mexican food or something.
Yeah.
I
you
actually
could
do
be-
love Mexican
you do love
food.
Mexican food.
So
You like
I
maybe
may not
Mexican
be
food.
the obvious choice.
Did you emphasize B on purpose?
I
The
might
show's
not
getting
be.
bitchy. All right, let's wrap up before all the votes go towards me.
Okay,
ladies
guys.
and gentlemen.
So vote who you want to see at the chilies, and we will be back
Very
after
soon.
our commercial break.